Yo, welcome to the WalkersWaves show, featuring one and only Mr. Walker. Back at it again. Uh, Happy New Year, waivers. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know it's the middle of the year. I thought I'd come to y'all with a wave video. It's kind of important around like the summertime, Uh, don't mind the Kool-Aid on my shirt. Y'all know that I'm dieting and stuff, so I had some Kool-Aid splash up on me when I was making my little ice shake. No big deal, that was sure old. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about a little quick topic: waves in the heat. Now, I know a lot of my waivers, a lot of my hardcore waivers, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to be an elite waiver, they're not gonna stop their brushing and stuff just because it's getting hot. One tip that Walker wants to tell my waivers is that achieving that wave pattern when it's hot, if you work out or you go do some type of physical labor and you're wearing your wave cap, okay, any sort of wave cap that you use, Surag, regular wave, it don't matter, all right. When you put that on your head, it's restricting air and it's bringing more heat to our hair. So aka in the summertime, or 90-degree weather, or more, depending on the humidity in some of our states, you're creating heat damage by wearing the wave cap. Okay? So what does heat damage do? Well, you see, heat damage hair will make it hard to form a specific pattern, or it'll be harder for you to get that pattern back, maybe after a haircut or a scalp. Now, maybe a lot of my waivers, they don't want short hair during the summer. They want to continue wolfing or growing their hair out. Well, a good tip on that is, after you work out, or if you have the wave cap on for at least an hour or more, the first thing that you want to do is that you want to take the wave cap off. Try to minimize wearing the wave cap so much during the summer years, for real. Because no matter how moisturized your hair is, no matter what products you're putting on it, you're creating heat damage. All right? So our hair is not going to be, it's basically like, somebody is choking you. Okay? Now, you'll still be able to breathe a little bit, but not as good as if, the person wasn't choking you. That's the same thing with our hair. When you put that wave cap on and it's hot and your body temperature is going up anyway because of working out or whatever you're doing, your hair is getting damaged. So people be like, some dudes be like, well, so what? I just brush more. Okay, let me tell you something. When you have heat damaged hair, brushing for those elite waves that you want or used to have could be damaging your scalp. Every time us wavers brush our hair, it's damaging to the scalp, okay? It's not normal for a person to be brushing their hair constantly all day long or for more than 4 or 5 hours, Most people wake up in the morning, they do, and that's it. My elite waivers are going to put in hours of work for their wave pattern. You know what I mean? So when you do that, you want to make sure that your hair is ready for the brush session. It's kind of like with working out. That's why I like to do WalkersWaves weight training. The hair go with the body. All right? You wouldn't go to the gym if you wasn't eating food or got a pre-workout or something going on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to work out as hard or be as strong or have as much endurance if you were prepared to go and work or do some physical activity. It's the same thing when you brush. It's the same thing. And a lot of my waivers, they don't pay attention to the most important hair supplement, which is what you put in your mouth. Yeah, I said it. The most important hair supplement or hair product is what you put in your body. That other stuff, moisturized stuff, that'll help, But the most important thing to have healthy hair and to have a healthy looking pattern is what you feed your body, because the hair go with the body. So with saying that, you want to make sure that the hair is ready to be brushed. Okay? So if you are suspecting that you might have heat damage too, what you want to do is that you want to take your brush sessions just a little bit more seriously by preparing the brush. So if we've had our wave cap on for an hour or more, before we take it off and start brushing, we need to prepare it. All right, so Walker, how do we prepare it? Okay, well, there's a couple things that you can do to prepare it. Olive oil, okay, cocoa butter. They do this pink oyster stuff. You can find this at the dang dollar stores. Some of them, olive oil sprays right here. You know what I mean? You take off the wave cap. You want to spray your whole scalp down. You want to just spray it down like that. You know what I mean? Because your hair has been capped up for an hour or more on top of heat, so it's damaged. Now that the hands is off the neck, we can breathe. Now, I don't know anybody who gets choked out and then they go smoke a cigarette or a blunt or anything like that. Okay? It's the same thing with our hair. Okay? Finally, our hair can breathe. So we want to make sure that we can get all the moisture, all the olive oil, whatever is up in this stuff, so our hair is breathing, so it's breathing in good air. Good. It's breathing in good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna lay down the way you want it to lay down when you start attacking it with the brush. Because like I said, brushing is how to get waves, but it also can damage our waves, and eventually the hair starts to fall out, and then you're off doing something else because the hair is not following what you want. So I'm trying to prevent that from happening by showing y'all tips around summertime, because it's summer, it's hot, that treat damaged hair like a muscle. If your hair is hot and damaged, it's like doing chest that day, then going back the next day and doing chest again. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Our muscle's damaged. It needs to recover. Same thing with our hair in waves. You put in a hard brush session, you've had that wave cap on 2 or 3 hours. Our hair needs to breathe and prepare to be brushed. All right? So all in all, I know Walker's crown's kind of messed up right now. Don't worry. Give me another week, waivers. You know what I'm saying? We'll be spinning. All my people working out, stay moving, stay sweating, don't worry about it. Enjoy the process. My waivers, keep the brushes moving. And remember, everybody, you can do it. Walker knows the way.